Hi guys, Vechs here. Welcome back to Fallout 4. So as much as I'd like to blow this guy away, because it's kind of funny, if I did that, I'm not sure I'd get to explore much of the Institute's story. And I am really curious as to what these guys' motivations are beyond, you know, oh, we're making body-snatching robots to replace everybody, and, you know. That's just too generic bad guy, you know. There has to be a goal. So I'm kind of curious with that. So what happens if I talk to him again?
Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating project, really. There are issues to be solved, of course, but we've made remarkable progress.
So I did manage to get...
It seems like a strange choice. On more than one level.
I can understand how it might seem that way. It is something new. New discoveries are always welcome. I'll make sure it's brought back online in the near future. You'll have an opportunity to interact with him further. But I'll admit I'm curious. As a parent looking for a child, looking for the younger version of me.
Oh, this is weird.
What do you think? Do you think you could love him? Like you would a real boy?
Why are his hands like bleached white? I mean, it's... Yeah, I find it a little creepy.
It's not you. It's not even human. I could never love that.
No, perhaps not. But in many ways, he matches what you've been searching for all this time. I wouldn't claim to know everything you're feeling, but if in some small way the boy's presence can help, I hope you'll keep an open mind.
Yeah, it's a bit creepy.
Sean.
This truly is a wonderful place, isn't it?
So I guess we're done talking. So he just came out here. Huh. So what am I supposed to be doing here again? I've got to meet the Division Elders. Where was... Well, I need the Virgil, the serum for Virgil, right? Okay, nothing back here. Except for folders. Okay, so he doesn't seem to be horrible right now. I mean, obviously the Institute seems to be the antagonist of Fallout 4. I'm still cautious here, because I don't know, this is... It seems a bit off. Let's see, do I go back up, or do I go down, or what? I'm going somewhere. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Derp de derp de derpity doo. This place needs elevator music. They need some like I'm tense. I'm on edge. Like I need some smooth jazz to calm me down a little bit. My nerves feel a bit worked over. Oh, here we go. All right. Down there.
Almost
It's an
done.
honor to have you here, sir.
Tighten up this primary drive circuit.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has built.
The phase out on these older models can't happen soon enough.
Oh, I don't know.
Nothing to
Most of
report,
them have
sir.
lasted long past
Excuse
their
me.
projected lives.
Operating at full capacity.
They were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course. We're all looking forward to working with you.
Hey,
Hello.
So, I mean, they don't seem totally horrible, but, you know.
Pardon me.
Where did my scientist go? I had her, probably in here.
terminal somewhere.
Here? Where did my quest objective go? Oh, she went up there. I find it amusing that they don't seem to care about me being in this Brotherhood of Steel power armor running around, but, you know, if my son is the
Our
leader...
technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Hey, Doc.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
My desire to get my money's worth out of a $60 video game? I mean... it was... I don't know.
I guess I just wasn't ready to die yet.
Oh, that's understandable. The will to survive is the most basic human instinct. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, then at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
I mean, that kind of seems like what I would do if in a nuclear apocalypse, is play a town management sim and dig down. Play Dwarf Fortress in real life.
Allie.
What's on your mind?
I'd like to know about the people in your division.
Of course. Dr. Lawrence Higgs is our mechanical engineer. He oversees
Watch
the
me end up
major
actually
life support
joining the
and
Institute.
security
That'd be funny.
systems. Power distribution is Dr. Evan Watson's area of expertise, and Dr. Newton Oberly is in charge of food and housing. He coordinates with bioscience to ensure that our meals are balanced for optimal nutrition. We also make use of a number of synth units for low-priority maintenance and labor.
Dr. Fillmore.
Hi there. Something I can help you with?
Actually, hold on a sec. I'm going to... Let's roleplay and actually take my helmet off, because it... Like, they don't even know what I look like yet. There we go. Hi.
Hey, what do you need?
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
Molecular dematerializer.
Dr. Fillmore,
What's on your mind?
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then.
It's been a while since I've seen my
all the
face.
Father has done, all that he has built.
I don't know. I kind of like this is cool, but can I ask a question? Like a serious question? And let me know in the comments what you think. Does this feel like a Fallout game? I'm just kind of like the theme, like nuclear waste, like a nuclear wasteland RPG. I mean, has this game just deviated too far from that? I don't know. I think that's why I liked New Vegas so much, is it really captured that original feeling of like, and the thing is that in New Vegas it was, you weren't even a vault dweller, you were just a dude. Like, you were just, yeah, I think that might be why I like New Vegas so much, is one, the setting, the Mojave Wasteland, and then like there is rebuilding, but you know, not quite to this extent. Like the NCR is, you know, trying to scrape together and rebuild, and then I was just thinking out loud here that, I mean, I guess there was Mr. House, but he had like, he was in like the ruins of a casino, you know? He didn't really have anything that fancy. He just had like, I mean, he was basically I'm not going to spoil the game, right? But yeah, I mean, he had just like a little bit, like a bunker, basically, sort of deal going on. Just like, look at this. Look how big this area is. But yeah, I was just thinking about it, and in New Vegas, you're just like some random dude, and the main plot is you want to get revenge on somebody who left you for dead, and that's it. Like, you don't have to save the world. I really like that. I like games where I'm just some random dude taking part in the universe, and I don't have to be the big main character hero kind of deal. Anyway, let's move on. How do I go places? Is this a building? Can I jump off this? Yeah, I can just jump off this. What was my light again? That ain't it. That's jump. That's jumping out of my power armor. I thought it was B. Yeah, oh, it is B. Oh, I don't have my helmet on. That's right. That's why. I'm a silly Vechs.
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
Alright, let's go check out bioscience, I guess. Okay. Hello! I'm here to greet you.
Time to examine my latest reports on batch 274. Not yet.
Dr. Watson can be a little obsessive when it comes to rules and policies.
He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side. I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. And those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right. I'm sorry, but I'm too preoccupied for chit-chat.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Really? Taking root? Really?
Doctor. Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken
That's
up
some
enough
Mega
of your
Man
time as it
crap
is.
right there.
But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to
I
rush
kind of
to
thought I'd be
judgment.
like sneaking in
any
this
case,
place and...
I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you
Yeah.
prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Like, I'm just getting the faction sales pitch right now, just like the Brotherhood. And the other...
Tell me more about those.
I am kind of curious about those
On the
gorillas.
whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
Aha.
Dr. Holdren's Synth Gorilla project is showing promising results. You're here. Glad you made it.
Yeah, that's a gorilla, I guess. Huh. I just, like, that does kind of seem like a waste of resources, I guess.
Excuse me.
Hi there.
Where did Dude Bro go? There he is.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Dr. Holdren.
Anything I can help you with?
You mentioned medical care. I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
Like, I feel like I just did this with the... Like, I literally just did this kind of thing with the Brotherhood. Like, running around talking to people.
Clayton.
Anything I can help you with?
No, I'm not going to help out. So... where's the vial of serum that Virgil needs? Do you suppose it's just laying around here somewhere?
Do we really need all these coursers roaming the halls?
Apparently they don't care if I take something. What are these? Recorders and applicators? I'm just like grabbing tons of stuff from them. Okay, but seriously, alright, focus on... Huh. Cauterizer. Tri-tool. In here, maybe? No, maybe not. Storage? Yeah, it looks like storage. Lots of high-tech stuff. Do they care if I unlock this? Maybe not. I just, like, is this really the kind of lock that this door would have? Like, some old rusty piece of crap? I mean, I guess I'll just take everything in here. I mean, how heavy is it? It's a bit heavy. Oh! Oh my god! I just hit the jackpot! I was actually thinking about that just now. I was a little bit worried about my power. And then, lo and behold, I got 9 fusion cells now. Or cores. So... not sure where I'm going right now. This place seems to be a bit of a maze. Well, there's the... Is this where I came in? So I just looted their storage area, I guess. Alright, how about... Go down here and talk to the next person, I guess.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
Greetings, sir. Welcome to the commissary. Would you care for food?
What have you got?
I can offer a range of nutritious and great-tasting food supplements. Food Supplement 7 is very popular for its spicy flavor, and Food Supplement 91 is our newest offering.
Let's see what you have.
Food packet. Bottled water. Wow, lots of HP. You want some bloatfly meat? Ugh, God, what have I been eating? It looks disgusting. Here, you can have all this. I really don't want it. There we go. Do I need any of this stuff in here? He had Institute. The bottled water looked pretty nice. Meh, I think I'm okay.
I bet Dr. Thompson would love to take that power armor apart and get a look at the inner workings.
I would be really curious to see what the Institute could do with power armor. Advanced systems might be my next spot. Yeah, it looks like I'm going in here to the right. I mean, I guess New Vegas had Big Mountain. They had that DLC.
She's been at 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Oh man, do they have a shooting range? Hi, can I join?
Doc.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
What kinds of blueprints?
Mostly components for a new plasma pistol concept I've been toying with. High energy weapons are sort of a hobby of mine. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
Can I join you?
Well, that was productive.
I kind of prefer the kinetic weapons. You know, you should put some targets out there. I'm just saying. The thing is, in real life, do not do this. This would be really dangerous. Just throwing that out there. I mean, unless you're wearing a full suit of power armor with your helmet on. That is a big-ass pistol. Is that a little too big to be considered a pistol? I don't know. That is really big. It actually looks like it's got a place to grip on the front, which would actually make it under US law, a short-barreled rifle. But then again, it's an energy weapon. Would that even be considered a firearm? Probably any other weapon, right? Hi, Dr. Lee.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
I wasn't aware that I needed authorization.
Father may have given you the keys to the castle, but this is still my laboratory. If you plan to stay down here with us, you need to learn how things work.
Is this how you treat everyone? Or are you just putting on the charm for me?
I wasn't aware that I had to answer to you at all. You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
You're the scientist. Why do you think I'm here?
Well, let's see. A Brotherhood of Steel airship arrives in the Commonwealth. You find a way to intercept our teleport signal, and now you show up at my door. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm not gonna kill her.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
This would be really funny if I just pulled out my shotgun and blasted her.
Are you happy here?
Are you kidding me? I am surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
I don't know if I want to even beat this mission now. I don't know. I give up.
Where are you going? I thought you wanted to talk.
I wanted to leave the conversation, so I just
Dr.
walked
Lee.
away.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Authorized to be where? What is this place?
You're standing in the Advanced Systems Division, and you are not a part of my staff. If you want a tour of the place, why don't you ask Father, seeing that he's apparently given you the keys to the castle? Now, can I get back to work?
What are you working on?
There's no getting rid of you, is there? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled
I kind of like
my
her.
experiment, so
I
you
like
might as
trolling
well
her.
spit it out.
I'm not here for any reason in particular.
That's a load of crap, and we both know it. A Brotherhood of Steel airship arrived. I knew it was just a matter. I've been looking over.
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father... I might not agree with everything. Say what you came here to say.
I mean, I guess I'll just say the Brotherhood needs their help. I don't really know what to say here, but it looks like this conversation will dead end unless I...
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help. Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
I was just told to get you to come back.
The Brotherhood wants me back, and the best they can do is send a robot that does nothing but follow orders.
My heart's
Sorry,
really
but
not
you're
in
gonna have
it,
to do
lady.
a lot better than that.
I mean...
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab.
No, he's alive.
I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying. Either you get me the evidence, or we have nothing else to talk about. Deal?
Are there any other options?
That's my offer. Take it or leave it.
I don't know what to do. Whatever.
Deal.
All right. Dr. Virgil's lab was in the Biosciences Division. I can give you a code that will get you into the section, but the lab itself has been sealed, so you'll have to breach it on your own. I'd tell you to be quiet about it, but your brotherhood and discretion isn't exactly your strong suit. And finally, if you get caught, we never had this conversation. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
Okay. Well, I have to give it to Bethesda that my curiosity is definitely piqued with the Institute. I want to learn more about them. I'm curious to see. So obviously there's some cracks right there with... I don't want to call him Father. I want to call him Sean. I'm going to call him Sean. There's some cracks right there with Sean lying about Virgil. You know. Now, I mean, maybe there's a benevolent reason he lied. Maybe it's easier to say that he died than it was to say, oh yeah, he's a twisted monster who will never recover his humanity and will slowly go mad and will suffer until the day he dies. You know, I mean, maybe that... I mean, you could make the argument that will do more good to the friends and people that cared about Virgil, but to me it seems, you know, that it could be something kind of shady. Also, I really want to figure out why they're trying to replace people and kidnap them and whatever. So anyway, we will do some more detective work next episode.
Having you here.
Hi.
I can't wait to
yes,
see what you
I
can
like
do.
you. I like you. You're my friend here. We should have range time together. What is this? It's a light barrier. So anyway, I will continue my detective work next episode. Until then, as always, take it easy.